If you run a small business, you've probably felt it, right? That little bit of panic that says effective marketing is just too expensive, a game that only the big guys can really afford to play. Well, today, we're gonna change that. So let's just ask the big question right out of the gate. Do you really need a huge, massive budget to make a real splash with your marketing? I mean, it's probably the number one thing that keeps entrepreneurs up at night. And the answer is a very clear, very confident no. That idea, the one that says you have to outspend everyone else to win, it's a total myth, and we are here to bust it wide open. And this right here, this is the core idea you've got to hold on to. In the world we live in today, your creativity, your cleverness, and just being you, that's way more powerful than a giant bank account. Okay, let's dive right into the first section. We're talking about your online marketing starter pack, how to build a rock-solid foundation online without, breaking the bank. First up, social media. It's an absolute goldmine for free organic reach. But here's the trick. Don't try to be everywhere at once. It's a recipe for burnout. Just pick one or two platforms where you know your customers hang out and really own that space. Be real, be engaging, and talk to people like they're, people. And here's a pro tip. Think small to win big. Teaming up with micro-influencers gives you this incredible credibility because their smaller audiences really trust them. And please, do not sleep on email marketing. Seriously, it is one of the most powerful, direct ways to build a real relationship with your customers. The whole strategy is super simple. Offer something valuable for free, like a guide or a discount, in exchange for an email address. That's your lead magnet. Then you can use a cheap or even free tool to automatically send a welcome message. Right from day one, you're building trust and making sure they don't forget about you. And hey, if you need a little more convincing, just look at this number. On average, for every single dollar you spend on email marketing, you get $36 back. That is an absolutely insane return on investment. It's easily one of the most cost-effective tools in your entire toolkit. Now, this is all about working smarter, not harder. You don't have to create new content from scratch every single day. Repurpose it. This is the perfect roadmap. Take one really good blog post and slice it and dice it. Turn it into a bunch of little social media posts, a cool infographic they can share, and hey, even a quick video script. You get maximum reach without doing maximum work. Okay, if you have a local business, a shop, a restaurant, an office, this is everything. And guess what? The most powerful tool for getting found locally is 100% free. It's your Google Business Profile. Go claim it, fill it out completely, add some nice photos, and most importantly, make it super easy for your happy customers to leave you a great review. This is a total game changer for showing up in local searches. All right, let's move on to our next big idea, growth through people power. We're gonna see how your best marketing asset is actually your existing customers. It is all about tapping into that human connection. I mean, this table just says it all, doesn't it? We all know traditional ads cost a ton, and honestly, our brains are trained to ignore them. But a referral, a recommendation from a friend, that cuts right through all the noise. It costs you next to nothing. The trust is already built right in, and the impact is so much more powerful and lasts way longer. So the big question is, how do you get more of these amazing referrals? You gotta formalize it, create a super simple program. Offer a little something, a discount, a small gift for anyone who brings you a new customer. And the absolute key here is to make it ridiculously easy for them to do it. Like one click easy. Remember, you don't have to grow all by yourself. Find another local business that serves the same kind of people you do, but isn't a direct competitor, and team up. You can co-host a giveaway, shout each other out on social media, whatever it is. You instantly get in front of their entire audience, and they get in front of yours. It's a free expansion of your reach, just like that. All right, now for the really fun stuff. Let's talk about some creative tactics where a fantastic idea is worth so much more than a fat budget. The whole point here is just to be unconventional. Guerrilla marketing is all about breaking through the everyday noise with something people don't expect. Think about a local coffee shop doing some amazing chalk art on the sidewalk, or a bookstore holding a surprise flash sale that they only announce on Instagram. It's all about creating that buzz that money just can't buy. Look, video is absolutely king right now, but you do not need a fancy camera or a whole production studio. Your smartphone is more than good enough. Just start making short, punchy videos for platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels. Do a quick tutorial, show off a product, or just pull back the curtain and show some behind-the-scenes stuff. Trust me, authenticity connects with people way more than a slick, overproduced video. You can actually be your own publicist, seriously. If you're doing something newsworthy like launching a new product or hosting a charity drive, write up a simple press release and send it out to local media. They're always looking for good local stories. You can even use free services like Harrow to connect directly with journalists who are looking for experts just like you. Okay, and a really quick but super important reminder, all of this great marketing work has to lead somewhere. You can have the best social media in the world, but if it all points to a confusing website, you're just throwing away all that effort. Make sure every single page has a clear, obvious next step for your visitor. Tell them exactly what you want them to do, whether it's book now, call today, or learn more. All right, let's talk about a few traps to avoid. The absolute biggest one is inconsistency. Posting once a month or sending an email every so often, that's not gonna cut it. Marketing is like working out. You've gotta be consistent to see any real results. Mistake number 2, flying blind. Trying to do marketing without looking at the data is like trying to drive with your eyes closed. All these platforms give you free analytics. You can see which posts people love, which emails they actually open. That info lets you do more of what's working and stop wasting your time on what's not. And this one's so tempting, just copying what your competitors are doing. But people can spot a copycat from a mile away. Your unique personality, your voice, that's your secret weapon. Lean into what makes you different, because that's what will build a loyal following. Oh, and don't ever treat a sale like it's the finish line. No, it's the starting line. The thank you email, the check-in to see how they're doing. That's how you build real loyalty. And always remember, it is way, way cheaper to keep a happy customer than it is to find a new one. And finally, please don't let all your amazing content go to waste. Forgetting the basics of search engine optimization is such a common mistake. You could write the most brilliant blog post in the world, but if nobody can find it on Google, it might as well not exist. Using the right keywords makes sure you actually show up when people are searching for you. So what have we learned? That smart, creative, and authentic marketing will beat expensive marketing every single time. It's not about the size of your wallet, it's about the size of your ideas. So I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. What's one of these creative ideas that you can actually try this week?